Okay. Hey y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Iyanna T. For those of you who do not know me, welcome. And if you've been here since the beginning, welcome back. And thank you for staying with me during this journey. Y'all, we about to be at 3 years. 3 whole years. That was 6. 3 whole years. Y'all, it has been a while. A long while. It's been like 3 months since I last posted a YouTube video. And I just want to thank you to everyone who's still tuning in and who's still commenting, who is still interacting with my channel. I really deeply appreciate you. I really do. Thank you to everyone who has reached out, who's noticed. And if you didn't, it's okay. Yeah, so let's get into it. As you can see from the title, I almost shut down my business. I almost gave up. Almost gave in, gave up, just almost went out bad. So that's basically what this video is going to be about. I'm not going to make it too long. I just want to keep y'all updated on what's going on with me and Charmin T. And yeah, like y'all been here since the beginning. I feel like I at least owe y'all an explanation, right? So if you're not on my email list, then you don't know what's going on. I just recently moved to Atlanta. And the transition has been a bit more difficult than I anticipated it to be, right? And it been more so mentally. Like mentally, I have been drained. I was checked out, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I was checked out. I didn't want to do Charmin T no more. I wasn't interested in anything no more. I didn't have no interest at all. I guess it was a form of depression, but at the same time, I didn't feel sad. I just felt confused, lost, down. I guess that associates with sad, but I just didn't feel like myself. Like, I moved to Atlanta. It was just like, I didn't know who I was, honestly. Like, I forgot who I was what it was. And I just didn't know how to get back into the groove of everything. Like, everything is just so different. I'm in a whole different environment. It's different sceneries. And I'm just like, it was very overwhelming, okay? It was very overwhelming. But my son is adjusting pretty well. He has made some friends. He left his school. He liked it here. And I love it here. And I love that for him. But when it came to, and I am adjusting pretty well as well. But when it came to business, I just couldn't get a hold of it at all. It had me in chokehold, honestly, for like the last couple months. So what's been happening with Charmin T is I did start wholesale on my website since I've been in Atlanta, but I have not been promoting or doing anything with my business because one, they deleted my Instagram. I woke up and my entire account is gone. I worked really hard for almost 3 years on that account, and it was a very organic account, so it kind of sucks. But at the time, I did not care. At the time when it happened, I did not care. I didn't complain, bicker, anything. I just didn't care. I was so checked out. And now I'm like, I got to start over from ground zero. But with more knowledge, of course, so it'll probably be faster. Yeah, and I was just done. Like, I didn't know what to do. My back was against the wall. And I've never felt like that since starting this business. I've never felt like I wanted to give up. I never felt like I wanted to stop. I never really got too discouraged. Like, there were discouraging moments that happened within the business, of course. But there was never a time where I actually just took this many months off or felt like I wanted to really close down the business. Like, I mean, I'm talking about, I was going to sell everything. Like, shut the deuces up and just go. I never felt like that before. And it was crazy because I always got people who asked me who's experienced this before, and they would ask me like, well, what do you do when you feel this way? And I couldn't relate because I'm just like, I never felt that way before. But now I understand what they go through and how the thought process, and I really had to dig myself out of that hole by myself because one, I'm not in therapy anymore. I graduated from therapy, y'all. I graduated from therapy in September, and I have been feeling really good about that. But I feel like it's so important to just go back to therapy. And it's nothing about like it's just about to keep you mentally stable. You know, you don't want to not continue doing the work, because then you can start to go backwards. And that's what I felt like I was doing. And it was just, it was a moment where I did need a break. And I am grateful that I was able to take that break. But I'm back. Nonetheless, I'm back. And I just wanted to give y'all some updates on what's going on with Charming T. I'm not closing the business. I'm not closing the business. I'm like, I'm gonna stick this through. I want to see this. I want to see where this business is going to go, because one, the business had taken me this far, and two, it's just been so long and so much hard work, sweat, tears, blood, literally blood, sweat, and tears into this business. And I don't want to give up, because then I'm gonna have to start from the beginning with another business, or go back to work and start from ground zero. Like, I don't want to give up. I don't. So I had to dig myself up. Pick myself up, dust myself off, and I am back. And it's not even just to say like I was sitting in here not doing absolutely anything, y'all. I was in here reading. I was in here getting my mental right. I was in here studying still. I was in here doing everything that I needed to do to better myself, but I just wasn't making no moves with my business. Okay. And a lot of the times I was like really upset with myself, because I'm like, I was really sleeping on my potential like hard. But when I say I was checked out, I couldn't get up. I was checked out. I was done. But yeah, anyway, Charming T. So what's new with us is I will no longer be selling retail. That means I will no longer be selling waist beads, or beads or anything like that for retail purchase. But I will continue to sell wholesale. So you can get wholesale pricing from off of my website. I mean, like beads down, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mark everything down, so that way y'all could get literally the prices that I paid for my products. So that means y'all can get big bags of beads for like $3-4. The threads for however much they cost and everything like that. Y'all will get all of these products for exactly what the vendor charge. Okay. Now, shipping fees are going to be more expensive. They're going to be starting at $30, because these products are shipping from Africa, from Ghana. And you need to, when you order from overseas, like the shipping can definitely be more significant than ordering in the US. But you are getting more bang for your buck. So it does weigh out. And of course, the more you buy, the more weight the packages will be, the more they will cost. So just keep that in mind. But I feel like the great thing and the best thing about it is, one, y'all will have a secure payment system, so you don't have to worry about if you're being scammed. You don't got to worry about because I know some of those apps that they use from Africa, they ask for your social security numbers and they ask for all of this ridiculous information. But y'all could order through PayPal, you could order through with your card, you can order with Klarna. And I feel like that's what's the best thing about doing this, is because say if you wanted to start a business right now, but you don't have all the funds to start the business, you could literally order like, let's say $500 worth of product, and then break that $500 down into 4 payments, so that way it's coming out every time you get paid, but your business is, you already got the products. I feel like that's like a really great thing, and I wish that I would have had this out like when I started my business, because I had to start with, buying everything up front. So I feel like that's a really good thing. And I'm going to be selling literally everything. I'm putting everything that she have on her catalog onto my website. There will be waist beads. There already are waist beads on my website right now for wholesale. So y'all can go get some waist beads. The waist beads is free shipping. And it's just whatever price it is. I think that, the minimum order is 25 waist beads for the purchase to be completed. And then next, I will be doing consultation. So I'm going to be going back to helping y'all start your own businesses. And I feel like that's what my real passion was. And honestly, that's where I was stuck at, because I wanted to change into this. Like, this is what I wanted my business direction. I wanted my business to go initially, but I just didn't know how to get there. I just was like, how do I switch from doing retail to now just doing strictly B2B business, like business to business? Like, I don't want to do business to consumer anymore, and now I'm just jumping in, diving in, and doing what I gotta do, right? So I'm going to be doing consultations. I will post my link down below. It's also on my website. I'll post that in below too, where you can book a consultation. I'm going to be having monthly subscriptions, so monthly consultations where you could book once a month, and I'll basically help you. You will get a discount for booking once a month, but I'll basically be helping you every month. We'll be going over your numbers, we'll be going over your analytics, trying to figure out what we can do to better your sales and views on your website and things like that. And if you don't want to do a monthly, then you can literally just book like a 30-minute consultation up to an hour and a half, and we can go over any type of questions that you have. Yeah, it's like a whole list of things that, you know, nothing really is off the table about if you need help with. I'm here to help you. So yeah, the consultations I'm super excited for, because I think that was my best part about doing the business, was booking consultations every day and like helping y'all and seeing y'all faces, and that was like my favorite part about it all, honestly. So I'm excited to be now on this, going this direction. Y'all, I know I'm like looking all over the place and not looking directly at the camera and stuff like that. It's just I have not done YouTube in 3 months. Like, I'm still trying to wrap my mind around that I'm even jumping back into this, because I really thought I was done. And I'm trying to get myself to like, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I have this natural high right now. I'm at peace. I'm also trying to use like a more hush tone, because it is like 6 o'clock in the morning and my neighbors are asleep. So I'm not trying to be too loud, but I'm excited. I'm excited to be back. I'm excited to be doing YouTube again. I'm excited to just be in here. Like, I really am. I missed y'all. I really did. I can't wait to get back to doing my lives. One thing about it though, I'm not going to be on Instagram too much. I'm setting a schedule for Instagram. Instagram was my least favorite part, but my second to best audience. Like, I loved the audience on Instagram. I love communicating with y'all on a daily basis. I love the response that I got. I love the conversations that I was having in my DMs. I loved the lives. I loved all of that, right? I just didn't like the feed. Like, and I always would change my feed, but I just didn't like the scrolling. I'm not a big fan of Instagram, honestly. And a lot of times I just be wanting to delete the app. But because my business was running off of it, I couldn't delete the app. But I love YouTube though. I love YouTube because the comments are always positive. I don't have to see anything or anybody. And I could just post and just go about my business. I don't get stuck, right? So I'm excited to be back on YouTube. And I'm gonna dibble and dabble with Instagram just a little bit, but YouTube, I'm back. Okay, it's up and it's stuck. Okay. Anyway, back to the updates. So yes, we have the wholesale consultations, and right now we are having a blowout sale. Y'all, I have a ton of beads still. I have a lot of inventory that's sitting that needs to go. Okay, I am no longer doing retail, so all of those beads are going for the low right now. I just sold out of all of my threads that I had left, but everything that's on the site is in stock. Whatever was not in stock, I took down off the site, so you could go on there and you could figure out, you know, just look at what you might need or whatever like that. But you better grab it because it's going pretty fast. I'm selling all of my beads by bags of 100 grams only, and everything gotta go. Everything has to go. So not only does everything have to go and it's discounted and it's more that you're getting, but the entire site is 50% off on top of that. So we are having a crazy blowout sale. Everything must go. Everything. And if you do not, please follow me on Instagram at charminty. I think it's charminty.waistbeads. I'm gonna put it down below, but I think it's either charmin.t.waistbeads or charminty.waistbeads. It's still similar to what it was before. It just got a dot in there, but I think it's charminty.waistbeads, y'all. I forgot. But if you don't follow me on there because I'll be posting, you know, like the things that I can't post on my site. Like I have like you know, other threads and other things, materials, storage, and stuff like that that I'll be posting on Instagram for sale. But all of the retail things gotta go. So definitely go shop. Go to charmandtea.com to shop the blowout sale. It's over when all the inventory is gone. And I mean, I want every single drop of beads to just go. So yeah. What else? My podcast. I did start a podcast, y'all. I started a podcast. The podcast right now is Talks with Iyanna, but I want to end up changing the name. I'm excited about that because I've always wanted to do a podcast. And this podcast, we're going to be talking about money. We're going to be talking about boys. We're going to be talking about relationships, sex. We're going to be talking about business. We're going to be talking about literally everything. But the podcast is going to be for fun. It's going to be for me for fun and for y'all to just, you know, entertainment purposes. So I put that link down below too so y'all can go subscribe to my podcast. But definitely give this video a thumbs up. Make sure I subscribe because I'm going to be dropping some more videos. And I'm going to... And yeah, I don't know. I'm just excited to be here. I really am. I'm excited to be back. I feel like that break was important for me because I learned a lot about myself. I had to remind myself who I was again. And yeah, like I'm just in this great space in my life right now. And I'm just so happy to be back here. Like I am. But yes, I think that's pretty much it. That pretty much wraps up the video, honestly. Though that is my update on what happened with Charming Tea, and welcome back. Welcome back, y'all. Thank y'all so much for rocking out with me for 3 years. I have some very loyal supporters. All of y'all that tune in, I'm very much grateful for everybody. And yeah, if you would like to book a consult, click the link down below. Go shop our blowout sale, and I will see y'all in the next video. Thank you.